Hi, everybody. This is Haley with Angie and Haley Present. I know we haven't gone live in a while, but just wanted to do it today. We have some special things to say about crystals. This was actually Angie's idea to discuss. And thank you for watching. And everyone, here's my other half. Here's Angie.
Hello.
Oh, and by the way, I'm using my new webcam that my father got me for Christmas. And I must say, the clarity is stellar. You know why? Because you can see all my scars everywhere on my face from pimples.
But not really that much because the lighting in here is terrible. I'm trying to get there. Is that better?
Sure.
You have to remember to look. I have to remember to look at the camera. Otherwise, I'll be looking in space, which I usually am anyway. So what crystals are we talking about today, honey?
So the premise of this video was because I am currently on my menstrual cycle, which is my favorite time of the month. And with that, I get, all the typical symptoms of a period. I get them all.
Like she needs any more pain in her life, right, honey?
Thank you. I don't need any more pain, but you're right. I get very painful periods, cramping, bloating. And so last night I was looking up what crystals that I had in my collection that were good for painful periods, also called dysmenorrhea.
Proud of you.
So with that, I gained a little bit of knowledge on what crystals to use or sleep with during your cycle. And I'll let Angie talk a little bit about what ones I used.
So first, we're going to talk about malachite, beautiful stone. And this is a very versatile stone, versatile healing stone. You can see that. I know the lighting is terrible, but that's malachite. And it's a great healing stone. It just kind of helps soothe. It's very soothing, and it is particularly noted to help with cramps. So malachite is a good one.
And just to note, I did not have any cramps during sleep last night. I had all these with me, right next to me. Typically, they tell you to put them under your pillow, but I don't use a pillow, so I just sleep next to them, which works just as well. And I didn't have any cramping last night.
Amazing. That's awesome, isn't it? They really do work. If you put positive intentions towards them, they really do work for you. So next we're going to talk about rose quartz. It's very calming and soothing for the system. It works with all chakras, particularly the heart chakra, but it does work with all chakras. It does have the effect of pain relief. So that is, instead of spoiling your kidneys and your liver with aspirin or whatever, Advil, this will help a lot.
Now, I do use the occasional Advil or naproxen sodium for my cramps. I don't go completely natural, but I believe in the crystals that they can provide comfort as well.
Oh, and another side note for people who don't know, don't eat these. That's just stupid. That's common sense. They're not meant to be eaten. When I say take it for pain, don't ingest it. Now, there are ways you can take elixirs, but you need to do your research because some stones are not water soluble and some stones are. So you don't want to poison yourself if you make a nice elixir with crystals. So please do your research. And next we have bloodstone. This is specific for the root chakra. I know the lighting again. It's generally green with little red specks.
But it tend to be a very dark stone in color.
It's pretty dark.
It almost looks black.
It almost looks black, but it is actually green, and you can see the little red spots in there. That helps to balance the emotions. So if you're on an emotional roller coaster, you're feeling the mood swing effects of the time of the month, bloodstone is what you can use for that to help balance your emotions. And one of my favorites is fluorite. I got this piece from Mexico. It called to me. I bought it. It came home with me, and it has such a calming, soothing effect. You know that feeling when you're just like laying on your back and like floating in water, like in the ocean or in the lake or wherever? That feeling, you can get that with this stone. It's amazing. And it helps lift the mood. So, another mood lifter right here. And it's very powerful, this particular piece, right?
It is.
Can
yes.
Feel the energy.
And I just wanted to note that, like Angie mentioned, that is her piece. She's been letting me borrow it actually for the past few weeks. I've been just wanting to sleep with it every week.
It told me you needed it. Like I didn't feel attached to it anymore. And I just felt that it needed to be with you because you kept saying, you want your stone back? You want your stone back? I'm like, no,
well, because it is
need
yours, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, but it's like the energy of the stone will come to you when you need it. It's amazing. A lot of people think it's hokey, but stones are pretty powerful.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. Okay, so we got the fluorite. And lastly, we're going to talk about the labradorite. Another one you want to have good lighting with. But
look at that flash.
Look at, you can even see the flash in this lighting.
Would you just look at it?
Oh my gosh. Amazing. That's a good piece right there. And so labradorite works with stress and anxiety and pain relief and cold and heat swings or hot and cold flashes. Really helps with that. Beautiful. So those are just some of the main ones that really, really help with menstrual problems, anything you might be experiencing during the special time of month that we all just so love.
Did you mention the amethyst yet?
Oh, the amethyst.
My birthstone. This is my birthstone. Probably one of my favorite crystals of all time. I've used amethyst in my baths in the past for relaxation. It's a good crystal for relaxation, also healing. And it's purple, one of my favorite colors. And I don't know if Angie has any more information on amethyst, but
amethyst is a great stone. I think it's one of everybody's favorites, and I really do feel it resonates with you, and it is your birthstone, so that's pretty cool. But I love it too. It is calming. It's healing. It's for the upper chakras, mainly the third eye and the heart. But it is, and it's kind of, it has the same effect as the rose quartz for cramps. It's calming and soothing, and it's pain relief, and like I said, it's for the crown, the upper chakras, and the heart chakra. So it just kind of lifts your mood and makes you feel nice and calm. I do want to add my very first crystal I ever had was it was an amethyst from my grandma. She got it in one of her travels. She brought us back some rocks, and I got a nice, very beautiful piece of amethyst that I still have, and that's my favorite one that I own because it's from Mima, rest her soul. Love you, Mima. Thank you. You got me started on crystals. So yeah, that's amazing. And I've also wanted to add that all crystals, real crystals from the earth, have healing vibrational energy that's good for the body and the soul. If you look at a lot of the descriptions online or wherever about crystals, you'll notice that all the descriptions are very similar for each one of them. So, I mean, while some of them do have specific healing effects for each one. They all, in general, can heal the whole body. So don't stress too much over what's good for what. It's good to know the research and the information, but if you find a crystal that really resonates with you, that you really want, that could be a sign that that's what your body is needing, and the crystal is wanting to come to you and help to heal you. So that's what I have to say about that.
And there are some crystals that will not work with you, and you'll get some type of effect from it, like a headache or some negative side effect from the crystal. I've never had anything that noticeable happen from a crystal in a negative way. I've never really had a headache from a crystal, but I know you have said that you've gotten anxiety from a certain crystal.
Yes, and that's very important to note too. When you feel a negative energy from a crystal, two things could be happening. One of two things could be happening is that the crystal has been around negative energy, or that crystal is working on something within you that needs healing, and you just need to keep working with it, because it can stir up things. You know, it's like if you start therapy, it'll stir up things, but if you don't finish the treatment, then you're just left with a mess. So you just need to keep working on it. Yeah.
And I learned something from a YouTuber online.
My feet are falling asleep. I'm sorry.
Last week I learned something about people like me who are drawn to crystals that have a flash in them. So such as labradorite or moonstone or tiger's eye, or what's another crystal with a flash in it?
I don't know off the top of my head. Opal.
Anyhow, people that are attracted to those type of crystals, they're blocked somewhere, and they're trying to get their light shining out. And the crystals that have a flash in them help to get your light out. And I'm attracted to crystals with flashes. I say the flashier the better. That is where my eye goes for crystals, is the ones with the flash. And maybe that means that I need to shine more, whatever that means. I'm still figuring that out, but I just wanted to share that with everybody.
That was great, honey. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. And you do have a bright light. You do. She does. Everybody who knows her knows she has a bright light. She just needs to trust in it and let it emanate forth, which you do. Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
I love that.
I appreciate that, and I need that. I need to be reminded, because we all have self-doubt and fear and those type of emotions. I know I do, and I'm a person that needs to be reminded of my strengths, because I have a lot of self-doubt sometimes. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'm the same way. Don't you know it?
So anyways, what else have we been up to? Still caregiver searching, which is stressful for me.
Yeah.
Not that you're not doing a great job.
I've been a good caregiver.
Yes, you have. But,
it is nice to be just a wife and not in caregiver mode all the time. But I don't mind it. I'm taking care of my wife. So that's just sometimes what you have to do. And I have a full-time job, so that's awesome.
I have a full-time job. No,
Huh?
I am a full-time job. No.
No, you are. Just kidding.
Mixed with Adam, yeah.
Yeah. hit the ground running.
So all you people that don't think Angie works hard enough, she does.
If not in my head, then definitely in the outside world too. But, so yeah, stones. Anything else you want to say about the stones?
No, just that if you're interested in learning more about crystals or you have questions, you can always ask Angie or I. Probably more Angie because she actually reads books on them, and I'm not much of a reader. I just go for the crystals that feel good when I'm around them. That's how I know if they work for me.
Right. And I'm kind of the same. I'm not a mineralogist or a geologist or anything like that. I'm just very drawn to crystals. I collect them as a hobby. I like learning about them. I like using them for healing and spirituality. And they're a great tool to work with to help you with your spirituality as well as physical healing. So they're awesome. I mean, yeah.
We have some content that we need to edit and put out for episodes, so please stay tuned for that. We have, what do we have that we're working on?
I keep forgetting to look at the camera.
We have, we went to a cannabis club event.
Right.
That I'm going to be editing footage from.
That's going to be awesome. Be on the lookout for that video. It's going to be a good one. That was pretty fun.
And we have holiday footage from Thanksgiving and a little bit before Christmas time.
So we'll be editing that, and then some other footage that we took after the new year. So that's all fun stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Christmas footage because we weren't together that day, and I was feeling pretty crappy during that time, so I really wasn't using my phone a whole lot.
Yeah.
And you weren't feeling so good either.
I wasn't. I've been getting sick every time I travel lately. I went down to see my brother, which was awesome. I love them, and my nephews and my niece and my sister-in-law. They're all great people, and that was pretty fun to see them for the holidays. But the air down there is less than, it's subpar for me to be able to breathe and be healthy in. As I found out, I got really sick respiratorily, which happens easily. So that happened.
Well, this is good. This, not to interrupt, this is good advertising right here for Green Valley Wellness.
It's a great place to get your medicine. If you guys know what I mean. They're awesome there. We're not sponsored by them. They're not telling us to advertise for them.
Not yet, but they
could be, but we just like going there because they're awesome, and they know Haley by name. Everybody in there knows Haley. Actually, all the places around the valley kind of know Haley by name.
I can't even go to the grocery store anymore.
I know you.
And sadly, it's not from our vlogs. You know, I want to be recognized from our
From the
vlogs.
vlog.
And not just me, but Angie too. I don't want people just coming up to us and just talking to me. Like, it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable.
And people usually have great intentions when they come up to her.
Oh, yeah.
And that's awesome. It's awesome to say hi and not just sit and stare. But at the same time, when you're trying to just go grocery shopping and get it done, it's like, okay, you don't want like 28 million people coming up to you and saying, oh, do I know you from wherever? Do I know you? I know you from, oh. And like Haley has no idea who they even are, but she just goes along with it. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, nice to see you. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We love well-meaning people, but holy Lord, if we're running an errand, just let us run the errand.
And they hardly even talk to you. They just come to me.
They come to Haley.
And it's like you don't exist.
Like you're some kind of attraction or something to entertain the public. You're my attraction.
Okay. You can come there, talk to me anytime you want.
But not for the public. Step off.
How does it make you feel?
Awkward. When I'm trying to get stuff done in public, I don't like stopping to talk unless it's somebody I really am close to. Other than that, don't talk to me. Don't bother me. I'm trying to like get out of public as soon as possible.
Someone comes up to me and she's like, uh-oh, here we go again. How long is this going to be?
You can see my hair turning gray.
What are they going to say?
Yeah. Are they going to touch her? Am I going to have to bat somebody off of her? Are they going to ask to pray over her, which has happened? People come up to her and ask to pray over her or ask to touch her and like tell her their life story. It's like, okay, well.
Like sometimes that makes me a little bit, I'm all for people that are spiritual. I have nothing against spirituality at all. But I don't always need to be prayed for. I mean, I guess I'm not going to turn it down, but it's like I'm not suffering.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I'm just going shopping. If you'd like for me to have a happy shopping experience, go ahead, pray. Pray for that. But, Holy Lord, I'm just trying to get through my day and run errands and do whatever. It's not a tragedy.
But right? I guess that's kind of what it would feel like if you were famous.
Yeah. See, you're getting a taste of what it's like. You sure you want to be famous?
Well, not that famous. Like, not like, pop star famous, but like maybe internet famous.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I don't want to be famous. I don't care either way. I like to be more behind the scenes. I'm not too much of a showy person.
My goal one day is to go to a red carpet event at a music awards show or a movie awards. I'd love to go to a red carpet event. And yeah.
You're great at interviewing people too.
And see who I run into. So if you hear that, anybody, that's one of my dreams. And I'd love to have this one on my arm as my date.
If it's not too crowded.
Yeah, I agree. I'd probably be heckin' nervous too, but it'd be an opportunity of a lifetime.
It would be. Not to rush or change the subject, but did you see Brittany's comment here?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did? Did you respond?
Mm-mm.
I love rocks and I would love to get some polished rocks. That's awesome, Brittany. Let us know what you're interested in. Maybe we can gift you something that we have for you, something that you feel would be meaningful for you.
We have a lot of crystals and we don't mind sharing them.
Nope. Like I say, crystals tell us when they let you know when they need to go to someone or when they're done working with you and with your energy, and then you pass them on to someone else who needs it. So, yeah, there's that. So I'd love to share some of our collection with you.
And like we always say in our previous live videos, please share our videos. That means going here to our page and clicking the share button and posting it on your timeline or send it as a message. We love views, but shares are even better. And that's my request anyway. Don't feel obligated, but we really would appreciate it. And we appreciate the views and the follows and the love and the comments. We love comments.
Feedback is so important.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we both said, we both like the reassurance.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean. How's it going? So we're at the tail end of this. Anything else you want to add?
No.
All right. This review, I want to review the stones again. We were talking about stones that are great for menstrual cramps. Guys, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You suck for not having to deal with menstrual cramps. Just kidding. You don't suck. I love you. This is malachite, amethyst, rose quartz. It's very light rose quartz. Some of them are darker pink, not dark pink, but pinker.
And don't eat it.
And don't eat it. This is a bloodstone. It's a dark green that almost looks black with spots of red in it. This is the very flashy labradorite.
Take a look at that.
Like my flashy wife. And we have my Mexican fluorite here. Very special.
Soon to be mine.
No, you're not having it. Maybe one day. So there you go. There's our cramps video. I hope you enjoyed it.
And sorry for the scar itch on my face.
Pipe down. Don't talk about your scars. You're beautiful. Don't point them out. You can't even tell.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I'm just a little bit vain.
No. A lot of famous people are. So if you want to be famous.
Start the vanity?
Yeah.
Why do you think I take so many pictures?
Right.
That's a little vain.
But first, let's take a selfie.
Hi, Pi. Thank you for showing up, even if it's at the tail end.
Yep, you can always rewatch it. Glad you're watching.
Yes.
Glad to all of you who are viewing this video right now, and share it with your friends and click live and click like.
Click like.
And show love.
And share. Please click the share button. That's what we need. We need shares, people to see.
Love you too, Sean.
Yeah, I love you, Sean. We need shares so that way your friends can see our videos, and then, you know, it'll just branch out from there. So click that share button. And we love you guys, and we appreciate your views. And we love doing this. I love doing this. I've been making videos since I was in college. When YouTube first came out, I was doing YouTube videos, mostly singing. Oh, hi, Ayla.
Hey, Ayla.
Thanks for catching the tail end. If you want to, you can rewatch. Like we mentioned earlier, please share our video. That way your friends can see our content and we can get more views and more subscribers. So that would be amazing if you guys could share. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube since it first started, and I should have really gotten serious about it back then, because getting into this industry now and this late in the game is very competitive. So thank goodness I have.
You just got to show them the goods. Show them what you got. That's what's gonna get the views.
And thank goodness I have a video editor in my life.
Nah, I don't mind it.
And at first, you weren't really into being in front of the camera when we first met.
No, not at all. I still would prefer to be behind the scenes. I like making film. I like making video. Not so much in front of the camera kind of a person, but we make do.
You do it for me.
Uh-huh. So, is that about it?
That's it. We love you guys, and please share, share, share. Hashtag share. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.